What is going on, guys? And today I have another set of methods for you. We've gone with a bit of a higher set of budgets lately, so we're knocking it back down. We're looking at around 1 to 5k for these budgets, and you guys are going to make a ton of coins. Now if you do enjoy, you know what to do. Drop a like down below, of course, subscribe with notifications on, and drop a comment. Let me know how you got on with the methods and if you've tried any of the other ones. Without further ado though, let's get into the video. So for this one, guys, we're going to do a pretty simple thing. We're doing 2 players per method. Now we're looking at this one here. You want to be going for 1.1 and below, well, realistically 1.2 for the PSG one, because they're selling on for about 1.2. EA tax on that is 60 coins, so picking them up at 1.1, you're only making obviously a very small margin. Now I've already picked up 1 from each method, and I believe all of them have sold on at the moment, so I'll show you them at the end. But we're just looking at the minute for some PSG players at 1k, so we can do it. I think Diallo goes for a little bit more than everyone else, so he's worth picking up at 1.1, but we'll just, we'll grab one of them. Grab the Paredes first of all. Come on, there you go. So we got Paredes, so that's a 140 coin profit from him, and it didn't take too long. So I think right now compare pricing is probably the best way to go about doing this method, because as you can see we picked up him through that. So let's have a look what's left here. Pablo Sarabia, there you go. That's a very nice snipe. He's an 83, so he should go for a little bit more. Let's have a look what he's going for on Footbin. Let's have a look. So Pablo Sarabia, 83, 1.4. So he's going for an extra like 100 coins. Not too bad. Not going to complain. It's obviously just some extra coins. We're going to take these out because I'm too busy listening to music. But we're gonna put him up for 1.4. Hopefully he sells on. 83 for 1.4 is actually a deal anyway. So that's a nice snipe for anyone really. Let's have a look. Is there any more coming up for now? I think that's the one we bought anyway, I'm pretty sure. Let's move on to the next method, which is going to be different league. We're going over to the Bundesliga, somewhere we don't really go often. Once again, same sort of pricing, 1.1. Let's just check. 950 for that one. That's a good. Ah, we missed it. Let's have a look. How much are they actually going for at the minute? A little bit more, I think it is. 1.2. Okay, so we'll go down to, let's have a look. 1.1. We've got these guys here, so we can just do a little search here, see if anything gets listed under 1.1. We're just looking for like a 1k or under really, and you just want to pick up the first one you find. Clearly there's a lot being listed at 1.1, not so much at 1k. Let's have a look, see if we can grab one of these. We just want to grab 2 players per filter as easily. Oh, this means there's going to be a player there and I'm not going to be able to get it. What we'll do is we'll do a little bit of normal sniping, because we haven't done much of that this video so far. Let's see if we can grab someone decent, and if not, we'll go back to the compare price and we'll bop on there. I'd take 1 player per method as long as we can get sort of a decent one. If I can get like a min price, then I'll take a 1 player per method. 950 isn't bad though. Schmelzer, couldn't get him apparently. Let's have a look. My hands are cold, and it sounds silly, but you guys who actually snipe a lot will know that cold hands actually does mess up your sniping like quite a bit. But you can see they're coming up a little bit more now, so that should help us a little bit. We're gonna go. That sounds so stupid, but my hands are actually freezing. How are we missing these? Right, we want to get the next one, and then I'm going to move on because I'm getting fed up of missing these guys. I think these might be, it's either they're being sniped more or I'm being slower, because I feel like I'm being slower. They don't seem to be going like a ridiculous speed. I think I'm just being slow. There you go. That was a good snipe. I can't lie. So we're going to go with that one and move on to the next method. Bit of a shorter video for you guys today. Usually I have a little bit longer videos, but I thought I'd knock it down a bit, get it out quicker for you. I don't want to really do a video when there's no methods out anyway, and at the minute it's hard to find methods, so I'm only going with the ones that, you know, definitely work. Like, I know this method works, and I know the other 2 that I've got for you do. That's a good snipe. He goes for a little bit more. And I know the other 2 work as well, so I don't mind giving you them methods, but I don't want to force out methods when they're really not working, or when there's no methods to be put out. So we'll put him up for 1.3. That's actually a nice card. Like, I'd happily have that in my team. But when we're going to go back, and then the final method popping over to Liga Santander. The people who started the Liverpool losing streak, Atletico Madrid, and we'll have a look here. So they're okay, and they're all obviously first minute, so they're all selling on. What are we actually selling them on for at the moment though? Let's have a look. 1.2 is it, or is it 1.1? How many pages are there at 1.2? There's quite a few. Right, so let's have a look at 1.1 pages. Is there a load, or is there just like 1 or 2? That's what you've always got to do, guys. I don't really say it much, but checking the pages and seeing how many there are really helps, because I know now that these are going for 1.1. They're not going to go for any more than that because there's so many pages at 1.1. So what you want to do is you want to pick them up at 9.50 and below, because that's where you're guaranteed at least a decent bit of profit. Oh, that would have been a well nice snipe to start off. But we'll move. We'll go on. Let's have a look. Can we pop out a second decent snipe from this method? Come on. I want another 700 would be a belter. That would be a nice way. Finish off the video. If we can get 2 of them as well, that'd be great. CDM, I think that's got. Yeah, I was going to say that was quite fast. So I can't have been beat to that. And the EA tax on 1.1 is 55 coins, I think. So most of these you're going to be making 150 to 200 coins per card, which isn't awful. You don't want to snub your nose at it, but obviously with players like that in there, you can obviously do like 350s. So that's where you're really looking. But what you want to do is just find the best method at the time. Obviously these methods are working. I think they should be working for the next week or so due to SBCs. So what you really want to do is just play on them, see which ones work best. Try all of them. Don't just try 1 or 2 and go, oh yeah, this one works, I'm going to stick with this. Try all of them and decide, all right, actually this one I can make the most coins of consistently, and then go with that. It's the best way to do it, and I'm going to whack that one up, and then we're going to call it a day. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I will obviously see you guys tomorrow for another video. Marquee matchups, the full one should be out along with the team of the week, so that's 2 potential videos. We've got the top 5 on Friday, and we have a ton of new stuff coming this weekend, so make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.